Historic reenactments across the capital region are being canceled as confusion over New York gun laws have many fearing they could end up behind bars. On Friday, the Fort Clock Historic Restoration in Montgomery County announced they'd be canceling the Raid on the Harvest event in St. Johnstown, and the new laws now in Washington County. Another event scheduled for next weekend has been canceled. CBS 6's Emma Quinn spoke with the group organizers about this latest cancellation.
The Rogers Island Military Camp reenactment event has occurred in Fort Edwards for 25 years, but now the event is up in the air.
We started getting 2 weeks ago issues from units out of state and in state that they were afraid that if they came and brought weapons with them, muskets, that they would be charged with a felony.
While real ammunition isn't used, New York gun laws still apply to muskets that are commonly used in reenactments. Public areas like parks where many events take place are considered a sensitive area, and laws prohibit weapons from being used there. The governor's office released a statement Friday saying, in part, quote, "These laws allow historical reenactments to occur, and there should be no concern otherwise," end quote. But event organizers and legal help aren't so sure.
Legal minds have told us that it doesn't matter what the governor says, and we could be prosecuted because of that, because we didn't want liability against the Rogers Island Visitor Center or the village or the town of Fort Edward.
While erring on the side of caution, reenactors say it's still frustrating. Next weekend's event was expected to attract roughly 1,000 people to the Fort Edward area.
It's disappointing. It's very frustrating to have worked on something for a year, doing the fundraising, doing the planning.
Those at the Rogers Island Visitor Center say they'd like to see lawmakers clear up the confusion.
Hopefully that the gun laws, the interpretation gets corrected, and it's coming up on the 250th anniversary of the American Revolution. So we need to get this straight so all of these events can take place.
A historical reenactment canceled over New York State's new gun laws. Tonight, Governor Hochul's office is responding, saying these events can go on as planned. But a legal expert says he does not think things are that simple. This notice is from a historical reenactment group in our area. It says its Raid on the Harvest event in St. Johnstown is being canceled for the weekend of October 1st because of, quote, New York State legislator gun laws, which makes anyone who does not adhere to their rules a felon. The new state laws passed make it so that guns are not allowed in so-called sensitive locations like public parks. But Governor Hochul's office is saying reenactments should continue. Here's a statement from a spokesperson. Quote, Governor Hochul passed new public safety laws to protect New Yorkers and keep them safe from gun violence. These laws allow historical reenactments to occur, and there should be no concern otherwise. We will work with legislators and local law enforcement to ensure these events can proceed as they have for centuries. In the meantime, individuals who have lawfully participated in reenactments should continue to do so. But Albany attorney Paul Daroneshian sat down with CBS 6's Ann McCloy today. He says even with that statement that we just read from the governor's office, he does not feel reenactors should take the legal risk.
The governor is saying that, this wasn't meant to impact reenactments.
No lawyer would recommend that an individual follow the word of any leader or individual who says, no, this isn't a problem, when the law is very clear that it's illegal. Only the legislature can do that. And that's what's going to be the necessary step to take here, is have the legislature come in and define more clearly what is permissible and what is not permissible.
A spokesperson for the governor's office says the Parks Department is right now drafting guidance for historic sites to clear up what should be allowed when it comes to reenactments.